Hello, I'm starting a new series where I'm going to play through Sequence Storm, the campaign on Ultra difficulty. Why am I doing this? Well, there's a few reasons, and I will talk about it as we get into things, mostly because I've never done it yet. On Ultra, I haven't. So I'm starting a new game. I'm going to turn on audible cues too with no beat delay so we can hear the audio cues. I put Ultra difficulty in one day, much like a lot of the features in this game. I just threw it in on a whim, and I never really tuned it, but I have started to because the intention of Ultra is for someone who plays rhythm games and would be bored with standard or challenge to just jump right in and start playing. So I may as well play while or describe what I'm doing while I play. So this is Eli Gale. He's sitting in his little apartment cubicle thing. He says, "Computer, connect me to Midori Raceway." And his computer comes to life, and someone named Jelly appears. I almost feel like I need to do the voice. Jelly says, "Welcome to Midori Raceway. I'm Jelly, your personal concierge." Elias says, "Hi, Jelly." "Yeah, hi, are you gonna place a bet or not?" "Sorry, it's my first time here. Can you recommend something?" "I'm a concierge, not a babysitter." So we have, anyway, we're gambling, and we don't know what we're doing. Jelly says, "Whenever you're ready." 50 credits on Orange in race. Lots of numbers. I don't want to read. "Great choice." "Really?" "It's just that this is... Oh. Don't care. Bet placed. Race starts in 5, 4... Aborted. So something's wrong." Jelly goes, "Ah. What?" "The orange rig just flamed." "Any chance is a good thing?" "No." "Only if you didn't want that 50 credits. They were my last..." "Still don't care." Jelly... he's kind of rude, is what we're getting. "Is there anything I can do?" "You? No. If you were Master Damon rather than... And I'm just guessing here, a nobody, I could jack the rig and you could race it." "I could do that," Elias says. Unlikely. "When I was at Okana Fab, I used to test rigs all the time." "Well, we haven't had a good crash in a while, and I would enjoy seeing your brains fried into your neural link. I'll do it. Transferring orange rig." Okay. So Elia, he was just gonna gamble. Now he's like racing. How do I... "Good luck. When you explode, try and make it pretty." Okay. So this is the first tutorial.
I think you're ready for this, Jelly.
And it is souped up a bit for Ultra mode. The goal is that I hope people don't get bored learning easy stuff. And
Keep it up.
I've got the audio cues on kind of a low volume. They might be a bit too quiet though. Anyway, so we're learning one little set of keys at a time. Now it's D and K. Yeah, the audio cues are a bit quiet. And now F and J. So there's the 4 column notes, plus the jump notes.
Good job. 100 combo.
I think the announcer... Is he the same volume as the audio cues? I don't know. I actually think that might be the case. There. So clearly this is for people who know what they're doing already, and have played basically the same game as this many times. Uh-oh. I didn't read the dialogue. Oh shit. I was gonna try to do that. I missed it. I'm so used to like just not paying any attention
Cannot let the oven you too.
as I play through these. And I haven't decided what level I want to, like, am I gonna try to 100% everything? Actually, I should talk about that.
Too easy.
So Ultra has never gotten like a really good balance pass, and so that's something I should do. And so if something is too hard, I have the liberty of just nerfing it and making it so I can do it. Let's see if that happens. Jelly, I smoked them all. Did you see it? I did. Not exactly the inferno of death I was hoping for. I'm happy to disappoint you. Oh, and then something bad happened. Elias says, "Har, what was that?" What was what? Never mind. What should I do with the orange rig? Keep it. A gift from Midori Raceway. There's no way I can do Jelly's accent. We know what his voice is, but I don't think... Anyway, Elias says, okay. So that's mission 1. There's another tutorial. I better get into it, because this is going to take forever. Eli Gale, he gets a connection request from someone named Everyone's Friend, and Elias says, "Who's this?" And she, well, I know it's a she. We learn pronouns come later, but anyway, right now we don't know who Everyone's Friend is. She says, "Eli Gale, already a legend. Just lucky, I guess. Just lucky, modest too. Everyone's friend at your service." Eli says, "Everyone's friend? Like, that's a weird name." She says, "How would you feel about doing a little job for me? Simple data delivery, low profile, I'll even overlook the stolen rig." Stolen? The Raceway concierge said, "Jelly, that old corruption, still getting his kicks harassing humans, I see. Don't worry about it. How does 50 credits sound?" "It sounds great, but the rig is stolen?" "Rigs change hands all the time. My lips are sealed. It's a simple data delivery job." "You keep saying that, but I don't know anything about data delivery." "Keep up, kid. You think Damon's pulling the kilo credits just for racing?" "Oh. If you do well, you won't have to gamble your last paycheck ever again." "How did you know about that? I mean, I do need credits, but..." "I'm taking that as a yes. Sending the contract now." Okay. So Eli signs the contract. She says, "Your life's about to change, kid." So anyway, another tutorial. This one also made a little more interesting for Ultra. Here we learned the keyboard controls for what I call zigzags. U and I to tap back and forth. And if I was using a gamepad, this would be the right thumbstick tap back and forth, and then the other side, the orange line, I'd use the left, obviously. Yeah, the audio cues are a little quiet. Oop, I missed one. And of course, this game has holds. You do have to let go of holds at the right time. You can't hold them past the end. Well, by default anyway.
You're in sync.
Those chime sounds that you just heard, those have to do with turns in the track. It's just so it's another audio cue, just so blind players know what's going on. So now we have zigzag holds. This tutorial, I think it might not be the best. Some people don't get it. But most people do. this is almost easier than the last one, but there's so many more keys involved.
I did that.
Jelly did that. Alright. So, everyone's friend, she's here, she says, I knew you had the brains for this. Elias says, that was tough. Well, I mean, it wasn't really. Listen, you're a daemon now. Corporations pay good money to handle their data like this. And she gives us contact information for someone named the Margrave. Here's some contact information for someone else that might want your help. Okay, the Margrave, got it, thanks. And here's some more free advice. Not every corporation is as friendly as me. If you want to make it in this business, you'll have to hustle. Great. So anyway, we unlock upgrades. We are gonna buy a point and put it into top speed. That's what we need right now. I am gonna see. I do kind of want to, because I am playing everything. Let's play Daemon Hustle 2. Is there? Yeah, of course there's a story. She says, Elia Gale, my favorite ex-gambler, Daemon. What can I do for you? He says, do you mind if I house you for another job? You're gonna need clients eventually, but sure, there's somebody I need some information on. Let's call it data collection. I'll give you an address and you collect the data as accurately as you can. Anyway, so we're just doing a data run. So release all holds. Okay, I'm gonna try to get everything 100% the first time. So if I miss a hold, I swear to God, if I have to edit this video, I won't be happy.
Keep on going.
I don't see myself missing any notes, but so this world has a cool environment because I recently was just redoing them just to make these. Anyway, just to make the game look better.
100 combos.
Now that I have tools, better editor and stuff to do it with.
Superb. Don't deliver this. 200 combos. Finish this.
I also want to do this because I know that for one of the other missions I actually kind of need 2 stat points, but that'll come in a minute.
300 combos.
Of course I slide a little bit off the track, and that's one of the stat points I can allocate, helps with that a bit. But when you have no grip on the track, sometimes it can make it hard to read things.
Great.
Anyway, I'm not missing holds, right?
400 combos. Marvelous. Finish.
There. Did it. Okay. Now, next mission, I gotta get right into it. These, honestly, are probably not that interesting. So, we are contacting the Margrave. Oh my god. I can't think of a voice. I've never been good at voices, but anyway, he says, hello, who are you? Why are you pestering me? Eli says, everyone's friend referred me to you. You need racers? The Margrave prefers daemons with a little more experience. Everyone's friends seem to think I've got the right talent. And you have talent, do you, darling? I do. The Margrave can look things up as well as everyone's friend. Let's see. Okay, so these people have the ability to just dig up all kinds of data on people. You're an unemployed engineer. You lost your job to an AI originally designed for walking dogs. In my defense, that AI revolutionized dog walking. You're too late. Anyway, I already awarded the contract. Elias says, aren't you curious if I'd be faster? I'm always curious, my dear, but the contract's signed. Where am I going with this accent? I don't know. Elias says, let me sign too. If I'm faster, I'll take half what you're paying them. Well, don't sell yourself short, honestly. I do enjoy a contest. So, get your credits ready, Elias says. So, this is where we learn how to race.
Just as I thought.
Or,
You're addicted already.
we learn part of how to race. Margrave says, that rig of yours has a speed boost, I assume. I hope you know how to use it or you don't stand a chance. Okay. So this is just building up boost power. By hitting notes.
Amazing. See you in my rearview mirror.
Now when we have boost power, we hold H to boost. And that's how we get ahead of our rival. And this mission is it's actually a little bit tricky. Just because of how the AI balance goes. Why am I dropping frames? Oh, I think I'm on. I don't think I have auto draw on. Okay, well, I'm just gonna drop some frames, that's fine.
Speed boost. Marvelous.
One thing I don't have is a bunch of like playtest info for ultra difficulty. I've certainly done tons of playtesting on standard and, well, actually just standard. And then challenge is just a bump above that. Yeah, I am getting a horrible frame rate. However, what I'd really like to do is to, you know, get some data on people who are actually good at rhythm games and see how they fare in the story campaign, just playing for the first time. I'm not boosting smart. You're supposed to boost on straightaways. It's like I'll lose on my speed in the turns.
You're the master.
Oh, I got boost power. Better use it. Of course, I'm boosting in a turn again. Doesn't matter. Okay, my frame rate is awful. I'll fix it in the next time. Alright, I'm way ahead. But again, I wonder how this would be for someone playing the first time at this difficulty. Alright, we're back at our console. Elias says, do you still prefer your Daemons with experience? The Margrave says, never question my decisions, get out. So, what a grumpy man, I guess. Whatever. So, speed boost unlocked. Hold H. So, I wanted 2 stat points in top speed because I know... Here's the thing with this playthrough. Am I supposed to be able to get all the objectives and bonus objectives my first time around, or am I expecting players to come back once they have more stat points? I don't know. We're gonna see. You can get a gold in this one, just like this, but it's not. It's actually kind of tricky. Okay, we're talking to Margrave again. He says, I'm almost ready to forgive you for interrupting me earlier. Elias says, okay. If you behave yourself, I may have another job for you. This is a time-sensitive delivery. So anyway, it's just a timed mission. We have to finish it within the time limit. That's the hard part, is getting this gold time limit. You have to... First off, don't miss any notes, because that stops your boost power gain. Let's see if I can remember exactly where to boost. It's good to boost on parts with fewer notes. So right here. It's also good to get full meter boost. And this curvy part slows you down.
100 combo toasting.
I think it's good to boost right here. Oh, actually that was probably crap. Again, we're boosting where there's few notes. Oh, maybe I should boost. Well, I had full power tonight.
Nice move.
Again, boost where there's few notes.
200 combos. Cool. Speed move.
Boost because we're almost full.
Tight.
Okay, we're at gold medal pace, but it's hard to keep it through the next bit. Now we lose speed in this turn.
Speed move.
I find it's best when that happens to
300 combos.
oh my god, I can't talk. Okay, yeah. We're doing good. Through turns, it's best to let it allow you to lose a bit of speed at first, but then boost at the end so that when you exit the turn, you maintain some of your speed. But that's just like trying to optimize things, which you don't really have to do most of the time.
You did it.
Okay. Just barely. Well, no, oh, that was actually just barely good. Okay. Now, there's 2 more tutorials. I think I should make them through. Fresh meat. We're gonna meet a new character. Jelly says, "Welcome to Midori Raceway. I'm Jelly, your..." Oh, it's you. Hi, Jelly, says Elia. Aren't you tired of this yet? That's... Anyway. I'm still at it. In fact, thanks to you, things are going pretty well for me. Erase me now. So, someone named Cade connects. He says, "Hey, Fresh Meat, you here for the Bukowski open contract?" What's that? A contract that's open to all. Winners get paid. You don't have to waste time begging the corporations for jobs. Jelly, can you cue me up? Jelly says, "It's what I live for." What is this? I can't get the voice. It's gonna be different every time. I'm Elia, by the way. Cade, see you in my rearview mirror. Okay, that was...
Put on a show.
This is just where we learn how to steer. And this mission, these can all be a little bit tricky. Oh, he said, "I'm missing the dialogue." Cade says, "Boosting will disconnect you from the rhythm. Here, try it."
Speed move.
Then we steer with basically the same keys we use for zigzags, either one. Right, also use others' rigged slipstreams for more speed. This could probably be taught better, but maybe it's obvious how it works. They're all gonna get ahead of me, but
Later, alligator.
I can get ahead.
Heck yeah. Synchronize.
Alright. Better boost while we have full power. You don't want to waste power, but you have it. So you can only gain so much. So it's use it or lose it.
Good job.
boost in the curvy part either.
Heck yeah!
Okay, I'm way ahead. I don't know why I thought this would be hard.
You're no ordinary demon. Speed boost. You're not like the other units.
I did reshape this track a little bit because it was kind of awkward how there's like nowhere to boost near the end because it's all curvy. So I did add a couple straightaways.
You're no ordinary demon.
Oops, I missed a note. Oh well. I'm way ahead.
First place.
Okay, steering unlocked. And there's one more mission I want to do here, and oh, we unlock items, so let's go purchase that, why not? This just gives you less damage lost and speed loss when you miss notes. I don't miss notes, or I don't plan on it. So this, I better get into it, because this dialogue is an adventure. Jelly's here. He says, my concierge code compels me to inform you that there's an Olokan Biodynamics representative with us today. Elias says, why? Do they want to talk to me? Jelly says, they test their mods on daemons. Want to try? Okay. So we get an incoming chat request from the Joyful panel. I don't know. How do you suppose the Joyful panel talks? I don't know. Maybe he's snooty. Good day. Mr. Gale, isn't it? Yes. You may call us the Joyful Panel. We've had our eye on you, Mr. Gale. You have a fine brain for this. I hope we can be friends. Sure. Good, good. We will be installing our Hyperdrift module. If you could confirm the install. Now remain still. If the process is interrupted, your mind could lose coherence. Yes, installs are tricky. There's a story I like to tell about a young daemon who hacked... I don't know where the accent went. Who hacked an experimental mod of ours, tried to install it himself. Sadly, he was not up to the task, fused his brain to the neural interface, trapped himself in daemon space. The mod override most of his personality, so he became property of Olokan Corporation, and Olokan Corporation doesn't like to waste assets. They hooked him up to a feeding tube, put him to work. Every moment of every day he delivered data for us. He survived 9 months like that. Of course, with the time dilation in daemon space, for him it was over 250 years. But you don't need to worry about anything like that, Mr. Gale. All done. It will need some fine-tuning. Perhaps you could run a test for us. Okay, great. I don't know where that dialogue started or ended. Or that accent. Hyperdrift is a special mode that uses boost power, yes. So this is the second mechanic.
Everyone, please leave the train.
I'm trying to like skip the dialogue, but I can't.
Thank you for riding with MTA New York City Transit.
So use Hyperdrift by tapping H once instead of holding.
Hyperdrift.
So we tap it and it drains all our boost power. And we want to hit notes during that time.
Everyone, please leave the train.
Great.
This tutorial's a little bit awkward too. Often people in playtesting, they would run through it and then not complete all 3 hypers and then fail and be like, oh, oops. So many times you fail to do it again. So the Joyful panel is telling us we can go through turns while hyperdrifting without losing speed, and then we also heal more. So it has a bunch of different uses. And you want to use it in places with lots of notes.
100 combos.
So So if I use it here, it's not that effective because my boost power just runs out. Oh yeah, hitting notes during it extends the duration. And now we just have to finish. I like that pattern, I don't know why. It's really cool. Oh. It's telling me not to boost. Well, what if I want to boost?
Finish this. 2-1 combos. Speed boost.
I'm gonna boost because I don't want to hit notes. Do I have auto steer on? I'm not sure.
Super.
Thank you for riding with MTA New York City Flash.
Finish.
Great. Okay. The joyful panel says, what was the accent? I don't know. Just carry on as normal, and we'll continue to monitor the... I need to listen to this and see what was the accent I started with. I don't know. We'll continue to monitor the module's performance remotely. It can't be that. This is they're gonna change 100 times. Anyway, unlocked Hyperdrift. There's a little description. I think that's it. All I'm gonna do right now. That's all the tutorials. So now we know how to play the game. Maybe I'll do this Monday. So why not next Monday? Anyway, see you then.